It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Book flights from 499 Rand, only on travelstart.co.za.
Welcome back. It's your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on SABC3. Now, at some stage during the year, somebody was saying winter is coming, and then winter came, and now it's the middle of winter, and we've got shorter days and longer nights, and all you want to do is just curl up in front of a fireplace and bury yourself in blankets, because winter isn't really known for its traveling opportunities, but it can be the perfect time for a quick getaway or a much-needed holiday. Now, the travel gurus at Travelstart are here to share exactly why winter traveling is worth your while. Jerome, thanks for being with us this morning. How are you?
Having me. Good morning. I'm well. You?
Excellent.
Well, you know what, Jerome, when it comes to traveling, I know it's a luxury that not a lot of people or everyone can partake in, but what is it about winter that makes it so easy for people to travel?
So there's clear advantages of traveling in winter, particularly if you can navigate around, those busy times of the winter known as cool breaks. So if you are able to do that either before or after, you will no doubt get access to better deals. So it's very much driven by supply and demand. So for those of you guys that can travel, around those times, the busy times, you'll get great deals. In fact, right now we have an offer on Travelstart, which is the payday offer, which we started last week and ends today, and it's a free 99 one way within the country. So some great fares available now. So winter is not as bad as we think.
Yeah, and I guess the other advantage as well is that when you do travel, because not many people do so, you've got the benefit of not having huge crowds.
Precisely, yeah. So clearly less tourism arrivals from overseas. Many South Africans also like to fly out of South Africa in winter to warmer destinations, the likes of Phuket, Mauritius. The European destinations very much in demand. I mean, London is having amazing weather, which is quite unusual. So for those of us that don't really have the privilege to fly out of South Africa, let alone within the country, now is that time to perhaps reconnect with the city. Things that you've always wanted to do and you've been dreading those big queues. You're clearly not going to be queuing as much now. So perhaps a good time to do those things locally.
Well, can you give us some examples of, attractions or destinations within South Africa that is perfect for winter if people are planning to travel in and around South Africa? I mean, is it even possible to experience a safari during these cold winter months?
Well, I mean, I think that safari is a clear winner. It's one of those things that people talk a lot about in winter as an ideal thing to do because you can see the animals at a better time of year now. We've got low water supply, up north with the dry winters. So many animals, coming out and drink out of water holes. So perhaps a good time to actually see them, sort of clustering around the water holes. And we also have thinned out vegetation because of the dry season.
Yeah.
So you're going to see them a lot more. But safaris is not the be-all and end-all. I mean, South Africa's got so much to offer. I mean, we've got the whale season now, which you can spot all along the South African coast. We have the flower season. I don't know if you guys have done it, but I did it last year with the family. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, we've got the West Coast National Park within about an hour drive from here. And on a right day, you will literally see carpets of flowers of, loads of different colors. It's a magical sight. So I think this is one of the things I love about this country. I mean, I'm not from here originally myself, and I arrived 7 years ago. I was completely flabbergasted about the beauty this country, the country offers. So there's plenty around. Just because you can't fly out of South Africa, you can still fly within the country and access to all of these beautiful things to do.
But let's talk about flying outside of the country, because I'm a major fan of international travel whenever the opportunity comes along. Is it still cost-effective during our winter, their summer in the Northern Hemisphere to travel?
Yeah, precisely. I think that it depends again on the destinations you're flying to. I mean, traditionally, from years of data, we find that flying out of South Africa is slightly cheaper around the May and the October, November time, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to get great deals in August. I mean, as a matter of fact, right now we have a special to London for 7,999 on Virgin Atlantic. So again, it's going back to that sort of supply and demand point that I mentioned earlier. So we like to use the sweet spot of 6 weeks, just before departure, because that's the time within which you can also get access to great airline deals. But I would stick to this time of year, sort of the May, October, November. They are a good rule of thumb, but they're not the be-all and end-all. You're still going to get great fares internationally all round.
Well, the Premier League is starting soon, so it sounds like my,
there you go.
kind of deal.
You've made your plans.
Catch the Gunners' opening game.
Book the tickets now. And Jerome, you know what? When it comes to booking one of these amazing local holidays with travelstart.co.za, how can we go about it?
So three simple ways. I mean, the website, of course, travelstart.co.za is a very simple website. We also have an app which is called Flap, which I really highly recommend because it's been very well designed and again, great customer experience. And for those of you that like that human touch, we also have a great team at Travelstart Live. They're available. You can speak to them anytime. So it's 021 020 0559.
Excellent stuff. Jerome, thanks so much for joining us
Thanks for
and
having me
enlightening
again.
us on the great...
Get booking.
only if you wear a Gunners shirt. It's another amazing way for you to enjoy hassle-free, budget-friendly getaways with Travelstart.co.za.
Book flights from 499 Rand only on Travelstart.co.za.